today Maverick newspaper. You're following this with interest. I guess you've watched the way the AU works over a number of years. Is it floundering here, or do you think it's actually making some kind of progress?
Well, what we're hearing now in the city, and there's definitely reports coming out of Pretoria and coming out of India itself. The UK issued at the end of this African Union leaders conference was happy to not consent to negotiations. That's something very different from actually stepping aside, which is what the rebels continue to maintain they want. There have been some indications that the rebels might be happy with negotiations around Gaddafi staying in the country. As we've seen from the beginning, that's pretty much an untenable situation for everyone. Gaddafi will be worried about subsequently coming out for prosecution. The rebels will be worried that he won't maintain his word, that he won't keep his promises. What do you think the African Union is going to do is to, first of all, recover some ground in this issue? NATO has been leading for quite some time. The AU has not covered itself with glory. It needs to put up some kind of recovery here. The AU also continues to, and President Jacob Zuma in particular, has an open line to Muammar Gaddafi.
He's on his skin and bone and no muscle.
There's some communication going on there. Now we're getting to
and he's on his skin and bone and no muscle.
And the Gaddafi government might actually talking to each other directly.
Do you think there's anything to be read into the fact that this is just a small number of leaders? We're talking about South Africa, Mali, Mauritania. I think there may have been one more. But it's a very small number of countries.
Wrong. May mas stronger pa dyan, friend. Friend, may mas stronger pa dito.
Well, South Africa has been taking the lead on this.
I'll make it even
President Zuma has been delegated to act as the point of contact. This decision will now, or these discussions, will now go to a broader meeting of the AU on Tuesday, where it will come up for discussion. We also think that there might be another mission, probably led by Jacob Zuma again, to Tripoli, to talk directly to Gaddafi. But the African Union is quite keen to play a role here, and it believes that it will have to be very deeply involved in peacekeeping operations. If there are to be discussions, then someone has to make a The Gaddafi regime will not trust NATO, so the rebels won't trust the African Union. So it looks like there might be some kind of joint operation in the works here, some kind of joint AU-NATO force, which will maintain peace if we get to the point of negotiations. And that remains a sticking point. No one has agreed to talk to one another yet. We have talks about the possibility of moving towards some kind of new dispensation for Libya.
Senator Matt, thank you very much indeed. Dave Maverick, Deputy Editor, talking to us from Johannesburg. I know you waited around some time. I appreciate that. Thank you. The senior aide to Yemen's president says he's recovering and working on TV in the next 48 hours. Ali Abdullah Saleh has been in hospital in Saudi Arabia after an attack 3 weeks ago. Yemen's seen anti-government protests for the last 3 months. Demonstrators want Saleh to step down. For elections to be held, government officials say the president will return to Yemen soon.
The president will appeal to the next 48 hours, despite our fears of on speeches and on different topics in the election. The appearance will not be as immediate as expected.
Every couple of days it seems the people of the Parliament of Greece have got to do something to save their country. This week the Parliament due to debate a new series of economic austerity measures. It's a bill which does need to be passed in the country to get another handout. Let's go to London and Lauren Taylor will tell us all about that.
Thanks, David. Yes, widespread protests are expected right across the country on Wednesday. Greeks have reacted angrily to the demands being made of them for a task of the EU. They're also unhappy with